What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and the home team. Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
Throwing now off the play action. They're going to have it after his second interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Here's a throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Black Knights parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The big play, and that's of 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught by McLaurin. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Harvey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-point game. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so I'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Trying for the deep ball. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. this to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And set up the screw here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's good.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, play action. This is cut at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Commanders 14, 7.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. Throwing on seconds. Teams, here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third
and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
John Campbell.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Harvey once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. One's complete, right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronk, as they force this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it with Harvey. And I think they got him just in time. Yep, and he held him short of the marker and narrowly forces turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
They go play action on first down. Finds a man, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So they hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
22 Needle. Ready.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Tokyo, first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Tokyo first down.
Let's go.
From the red zone on first. He gets it to him on a screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Strike through. Green Jack. Ready?
Second down pass play coming. Has it at the 7. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Great for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets them a couple there, and a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
95. Set.
Taylor again. And he won't be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tokyo. The Black Knights earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Black Knights tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. That's completed right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 14-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and we know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Shotgun now on third down. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed to his running back. Touchdown. The Black Knights take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Commanders 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Got a screen to the running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Harvey headed right. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's inside the 10. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
I can't believe what I'm watching. Okay, ready?
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go, cycle. 70 Lions.
Now run with Harvey. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Okay, go.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
The game at 21 apiece.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. That's good for a new set of downs.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So he got 14 yards on that one, and that gives him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, play action. Brought in right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Pass play now. Setting up the screen. Space to the left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense up to the line fast.
Tokyo, first down.
Right.
First and goal.
Pass play on first and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Black Knights take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Motion.
Now throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ready, set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the...
Got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 45, white, claws red. Set,
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Shovel down. Smash. Red 38. Black Ultra. Black Chop. Set.
Setting up to pass. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had a look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Punting unit out now. They could really use a good one here. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got second down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Set.
Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Knights are winners as we bid you farewell from Oklahoma City.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bet night it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time.